Hey everybody, welcome back to another exciting video on the Wolterman Homestead channel. We are really excited to introduce you to our Instapot. We had got this thing not too long ago. We've made a couple awesome meals already with it. Briefly what we are making tonight, I'm going to be shooting this video myself. Pretty excited about it. My wife, however, isn't feeling good, so I hope she feels better for everything she does. So what we got is wonderful Instapot again. What I'm going to be starting out with, just briefly showing you guys, is I'm going to be starting out with our chicken. This chicken we basically thawed out, just kind of chicken thighs or strips in a way. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the pot. Alrighty, we got the chicken in there, and the next thing that I will be doing is adding some vegetables. Vegetables that we have in the pot is carrots, celery, and potatoes. You can do it any way you want to, but we went ahead and got these vegetables for our stew, our chicken stew that we'll be making. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that into the pot. Alrighty. Next thing that we'll be doing is I got my awesome chicken bone broth. You can buy this at your local food market or store, excuse me. And I'm going to be adding 32 ounces or the whole chicken broth to this. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Get every last drop there. Alrighty. Now that the chicken bone broth has been added, I'm going to go ahead and add onions. Now, for those that don't like onions, we're not big onion fans ourselves. We just added a little bit of onions for the flavor and another for like the seasoning to give it more of a kick. So I'm going to go ahead and add that in now. Alrighty. Now that we got all that in there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add Worcestershire sauce. I absolutely love Worcestershire sauce. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. But I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of this to the pot. Alrighty. We got that done. I've got my next in line, rosemary. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on top for more of the seasoning behind it. And then second to last, I've got Turkish bay leaves. I'm going to add 1 of these to the pot. Alright. Gosh. super excited. It's starting to smell really good. Alrighty, the last thing on the agenda is thyme. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of this in the pot as well. Correction. The last two things that I will be adding is salt and pepper. As we all know, we love our salt and pepper when it comes to eating any kind of foods. Finally, we've got all of our ingredients into the pot for our chicken stew. I am super excited, not only from a cooking standpoint, because I am trying to get better at cooking myself, and I just briefly wanted to touch on the Instapot again. This thing, if you guys haven't got one, I highly encourage you, look one up on the good old interweb or your local store that may carry this brand. You can make so many delicious, mouth-watering meals, and it takes very few minutes to make an awesome meal. Alright, everybody, since we got all of our ingredients in our pot, I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on and briefly show you how we're going to set this Instapot for chicken stew. So basically there's a setting on here for pressure cook. We're going to go ahead and click that. And then our time is going to be 30 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and let it do its thing. And can't wait to enjoy this mouth-watering flavor when it's done. Hey everybody, so our Instapot is finally beeped. Our cooking is now complete. I just wanted to give you guys more in-depth detail for this chicken stew that we did as far as time goes. When we preset this from the beginning, it was actually 30 minutes, but the time to come to pressure was 20 minutes, and then 30 minutes cooking. So roughly that would be 55 minutes to 60 minutes in total for this meal to be cooked. So I just wanted to add that in there. You can also, at the bottom, write a link in, and I'll give you more information in regards to that as well. So next step, since our chicken stew is complete, we have our little venting pressure vent here. We're going to go ahead and turn that. And right now, that steam-like sound that you're hearing is the pressure being released from the Instapot. And so once that is complete, it will allow us to get into that juicy goodness, because I'm pretty hungry. But it'll take a couple minutes for that pressure to release. So we'll just kind of hang tight and let that pressure do its thing. And yes, it's making my stomach grumble on because I'm starving. It smells really good. Alrighty, to get this in conclusion, our pressure has dropped and it is safe now to take the lid off, so that is what I'm going to do now. my gosh, that absolutely smells fantastic. Our stew is now done, guys. Just want to give a shout out. Thank you for joining us and tuning in. Take care and God bless on the Wolterman Homestead.